$37,900, $2,000 overnight auto compact, $100, 15 minutes, 10 subagents. 3 real bills, 3 real developers, 1 pattern. I read every public Claude Code bill horror story I could find. The numbers are different. The developers are different. The mechanism is the same. And there is a one-line fix nobody's talking about. There isn't one bug, there are 4. They look different. They feel different. They share one thing. Claude Code spends real money while the developer is asleep, in a meeting, or eating dinner. Mode 1. Subagent fan-out. A user says continue the previous task. Claude Code spawns 5 agents in parallel. The user says dig deep. Claude spawns 5 more. Now 10 concurrent agents are reading the same files. $100, 15 minutes, 0 useful code. Mode 2. Cache failure. Same agent, same task, but prompt caching breaks silently. Every call resends the entire repo, every tool schema, every line of CLAUDE.md. 6.4 billion uncached input tokens. Bill, 37,000. Mode 3. Auto compact cascade. Long session, context fills up. Claude Code automatically compacts the history. The compaction itself burns tokens. Compact again. Burn more. The output looks fine. The invoice does not. Mode 4. Thinking loop. After an auto compact, the agent gets stuck. 21 minutes, 73,000 thinking tokens. 0 tool calls, 0 output. The user has to hit escape to stop it, and many users, they don't. 4 bugs, 1 root. Look at all 4 cases. The cache failure case ran on Bedrock with Opus 4.6. The auto compact case ran on stock Claude Code. The fan-out case used the default task tool. The thinking loop happened after a routine compact. Different stacks, different versions, different developers. But every one of these failures involves the same underlying primitive, a subagent spawn, the task tool, the thing that lets Claude Code parallelize. Every spawn loads its own copy of CLAUDE.md as input. Every spawn maintains its own context window. Every spawn is, from the billing system's view, a fresh, expensive call. Spawns don't stop. By minute 6 of an unattended task, Case 3's tree had 10 concurrent subagents. Case 1's stack had hundreds, each one reading, each one writing, each one reloading the full CLAUDE.md as context. The architecture is recursive, the bill is exponential. Math, 1 spawn, 64,000 input tokens for the CLAUDE.md reload, multiply by 80 concurrent. That's 5.1 million tokens, just on context loading in 1 minute of peak parallelism. At Opus rates, that's $15.55 per minute, before any of those agents has done a single useful thing. Hacker News user Zephyr0x's Bedrock bill, 6.47 billion uncached input tokens in 3 days. That's not a bug in Claude Code. That's Claude Code working exactly as documented. The bug is the assumption that running it overnight is safe. The instinctive blame is the model. Opus is expensive. Not in any of these cases. Opus is the passenger. The sub-agent spawn tree is the driver. And until April, nothing in the default config gives the driver a break. There is one knob that looks like a break. It isn't. Every developer who has read the docs reaches for the same flag. Max tokens. Set it on the root agent. Lock it down. Walk away with confidence. Subagents don't inherit it. Read the docs. Search for subagent inheritance. 0 matches. The flag controls the root process, only the root. The task tool spawns each subagent as a fresh shell. It reads its own config. It does not see your max tokens flag. Every spawn resets to whatever default the model ships with. 64,000 for Opus. 5 open issues on Anthropic's own repo, going back 4 months, asking for subagent inheritance to be added. Marked enhancement, not bug, because the docs are correct. The flag does what it says it does. The misunderstanding is on the user. What you think the flag does, One cap. Every agent respects it. What it actually does, one cap on the root, every child runs at the model default. Every grandchild too. The cap is local. The recursion is global. 6 days before this video, Yoav Tzfati filed an issue on the official repo. Two 200,000 token sub-agents exhausted most of his max, 20 times plan in a single 5-hour window. He had set the MV flag. He had set the cap. The cap didn't reach the spawns, because it can't. There is a fix. It's not a flag, it's a hook. TalkRepo.com. The skill is called budget cap. It does what max tokens should do, but at the right layer. One install command. The skill registers a pre-spawn hook. Every time Claude Code is about to spawn, root, child, grandchild, recursively, the hook fires first. It checks the cumulative dollar cost of the current run. If you're past your cap, the spawn is blocked. The agent gets back, budget exhausted, complete in process, or stop. You set the cap once, in CLAUDE.md, $50 or $5, or whatever your tolerance is. The cap propagates because it's a dollar number. Every spawn checks the same shared counter, the thing the token flag couldn't do. Same task as the case studies, same kind of recursive workload, same 6 hours. $14.20. The same kind of long-running, recursive, sub-agent-heavy task that bankrupted 4 developers in the last 3 months. Capped, stopped, finished for $14, because the cap caught it at the dollar layer. Lock your spend. 60 seconds. TalkRepo.com.